We're counting down the 12 gear mistakes that quietly drain your wallet, costing riders thousands long before you even hit the road. From invisible chemical damage to habits that sabotage the most expensive jackets, helmets, and gadgets. These mistakes are so common that even seasoned pros are guilty of at least one. We'll break down exactly what's shortening the lifespan of everything from waterproof textiles to onboard electronics, revealing how small errors turn high-end gear into costly junk, sometimes overnight. Which mistake tops the list as the most expensive and preventable? Let's start the countdown with number 12. Number 12, your laundry room is quietly killing your gear. Washing a $1,200 Gore-Tex jacket with regular detergent sounds harmless, but it's a chemical disaster. Household soaps strip away the durable water repellent coating and leave residues that clog the membrane, so water soaks in and breathability disappears. Nikwax and Gore-Tex both warn that a single wash with the wrong soap can destroy up to 60% of a jacket's water resistance, sometimes overnight. Warranty claims for delaminated membranes are routinely denied if detergent residue is found, as one ADV rider user learned after his $1,000 jacket started peeling and the manufacturer cited improper cleaning. The fix? A $10 bottle of technical cleaner made for waterproof fabrics keeps the DWR intact and the membrane clear. It sounds like overkill, but this simple swap can double the lifespan of your most expensive gear and save you hundreds every season. Number 11. The dryer is a silent killer for waterproof gear. High heat doesn't just dry your jacket, it melts the polyurethane seam tape and triggers the glue holding the waterproof membrane. In less than half an hour, a $1,200 Klim suit can go from weatherproof to worthless, with bubbling and peeling tape that no warranty will ever cover. Manufacturer care labels are clear. Excessive heat voids coverage on the spot. Forum photos show the aftermath, seam tape curled away, interior laminate bubbling like plastic left on a hot engine. Even a single cycle on high can cause permanent delamination, forcing you to replace a jacket years before it's time. The safe fix is simple. Hang your gear in a well-ventilated room and let it air dry. If you need to speed things up, a fan works. Never high heat. Take the dryer out of the equation and you keep hundreds, maybe thousands, in your pocket. Number 10. Folding or stuffing damp gear is a silent, expensive mistake that ruins technical textiles from the inside out. When you pack a wet jacket or pants after a rainy ride, trapped moisture creates the perfect breeding ground for mildew. Within days, that musty smell sets in. Impossible to wash out, no matter how many cycles you run. But the damage goes deeper. Mildew attacks synthetic fibers, weakening the very structure of your gear. According to a 2019 MCN test, jackets stored damp saw a 40% jump in warranty returns, with visible fiber breakdown and stains that voided coverage. Once mildew takes hold, even professional cleaning can't restore lost strength or remove the odor. The fix is simple. Always air your gear out fully, even if it means waiting a few extra hours before packing. It's a small delay that saves you hundreds in replacement costs and keeps your gear road ready for the next ride. Number 9. A paper towel can turn a $100 visor into a dangerous liability in just a few weeks. The wood fibers and even the softest napkin scratch the anti-fog and UV coatings, leaving behind a haze of microabrasions. By the time you notice the glare under streetlights or oncoming headlights, the damage is done. Shoei's own care instructions are blunt. Anything but a soft microfiber cloth risks permanent marks and voids your warranty. Riders on helmet forums share before and after photos. A crystal clear visor turned milky, visibility cut by half, and night rides suddenly filled with starbursts and headaches. The real price isn't just the $50 to $250 for a replacement visor, it's the risk of missing a pothole or a car turning left in front of you. The fix is almost laughably cheap, a $5 microfiber cloth and water, or a small bottle of visor cleaner. Keep one in your tank bag and you'll never have to squint through a scratched lens again. Number 8. Leather gear doesn't just show its age on the outside. It rots from the inside out if you ignore what the road throws at it. Every mile, your jacket and gloves collect a toxic blend of road salt, insect guts, and gritty dust. It's not just dirt. Salt and insect acids burn into the hide, drying it out until the surface cracks and the fibers lose their strength. Leather experts warn, once those stains set, no amount of conditioner can bring the material back. Rider magazine profiled a racer who tried to save his $1,100 suit after a season of neglect. Even professional restoration couldn't undo the deep cracks and faded patches. The only fix was a full replacement. That's hundreds, sometimes over 1,000, gone just for skipping a 10-minute cleaning. The solution is simple. After every big ride, wipe down your leather and work in a quality conditioner with UV protection. For less than $20, you can keep your gear supple, safe, and ready for the next challenge. Neglect it, and you're buying new gear before you even realize what you've lost. Number 7. Chemical cleaners spell a silent death sentence for your helmet's most important layer. The expanded polystyrene, or EPS, foam inside your helmet is engineered to crush on impact and absorb the force that would otherwise reach your skull. But the moment you wipe it down with anything harsher than mild soap and water, think bug sprays, degreasers, or even some so-called helmet cleaners, the chemistry goes to work. Solvents dissolve the foam's cell structure, sometimes leaving soft spots or pitting you can't see. Snell and ECE, the gold standards in helmet safety, both warn that a single exposure can slash the foam's impact absorption by up to 50%. That's not cosmetic damage. That's a helmet that looks fine but will fail when you need it most. Lab drop tests prove it. Chemically compromised foam crushes too easily, letting shock reach your head. There's no visible warning, no second chance, and no warranty coverage. The fix is absolute. If your liner's been hit with chemicals, replace the helmet. Don't gamble a $1,200 lid or your life on a shortcut that costs pennies. Number 6. Overstuffing saddlebags and soft luggage turns a simple packing mistake into a rolling hazard. Every major luggage brand, Givi, BMW, Moscow Moto, sets strict weight limits, usually around 10 to 12 kilograms per side. Ignore those numbers, and you're gambling with both your gear and everyone else on the road. When a zipper or seam bursts at highway speed, the fallout isn't just personal. Police reports from California to Arizona have traced multi-vehicle crashes and highway pileups back to overloaded side bags that let go without warning. Dashcam footage tells the rest. Camping gear, laptops, and even tools scattered across 3 lanes, with cars swerving to dodge the debris. Riders have lost $200 to $1,000 in a single blowout, and insurance rarely covers damage caused by overloading. Manufacturer warranties are clear, exceed the limit, and you're on your own. The fix is as simple as it is overlooked. Pack with a scale, use compression bags, and keep the heavy stuff low and balanced. It's not just about saving your gear, it's about keeping everyone safe on the road. Number 5. Mounting your phone or GPS directly to the handlebars without a vibration damper is a guaranteed way to destroy expensive tech. Modern smartphones, especially models with optical image stabilization, are built for steady hands, not the relentless high-frequency engine buzz that travels up your bars. In 2021, Apple issued an official warning. Motorcycle vibration can kill your camera's gyroscope, leaving you with a blurry, useless lens and a denied warranty claim. Riders have flooded forums like ADV Rider with stories, $800 iPhones and $1,400 Samsungs, all dead after a single trip. The failure is easy to spot. Open your camera app and the image shakes or won't focus, even on a parked bike. And when you try to get it fixed, support points to the fine print. Damage from motorcycle use is excluded. The fix costs less than a tank of gas, a $60 vibration dampening mount, or just keeping your phone in your jacket pocket while you ride. Skip this step, and you're gambling with hundreds, maybe thousands, for the sake of convenience. Number 4. Expired tire repair kits leave you stranded when you need them most. The CO2 cartridges that come with most plug kits aren't sealed for life. Over months in a saddlebag, they can leak pressure or corrode from humidity. The adhesive in those little tubes of patch glue is even worse. Once opened, or after a season of heat cycles, it hardens inside the tube, turning a lifesaver into useless plastic. On the Dalton Highway, a rider found this out the hard way. A flat tire, 2 dead CO2 canisters, glue that wouldn't stick, and a $300 tow bill just to get back to civilization. That's the price of a $30 mistake. Most riders never check their kits, assuming they're ready for action. But shelf life is real. Manufacturers recommend replacing CO2 and glue every season, and always carrying a mini air compressor as backup. A quick inspection before each trip means you're never left at the mercy of luck or an expensive rescue. Number 3. Neglecting your tie-down straps is a small mistake with a massive price tag. Every time you toss a strap into your pannier without rolling it up, or let the loose end flap in the wind, you're quietly setting yourself up for failure. Industrial safety standards don't mince words. Any visible fraying, cuts, or UV bleaching means a strap is no longer safe to use. There's no reliable percentage for strength loss, but the risk is clear. A single weak point can snap under load, sending your cargo tumbling onto the highway. Riders have lost $600 camping kits and entire tool rolls in seconds, all because a frayed strap gave out at speed. The solution is almost embarrassingly simple. After every use, roll your straps neatly and stow them where they can't get crushed or sun-faded. Tie off any excess before you ride. It takes 30 seconds, but it's the difference between arriving with your gear or watching it scatter across the interstate. Don't wait for a warning. If you see damage, replace the strap. Your next trip and your wallet depend on it. Number 2. Helmet storage is where most riders quietly sabotage their own safety. Every manufacturer, from Shuai to Arai, spells it out. Heat and chemical fumes break down the very materials that protect your head. Leave your helmet on a garage shelf above the gas can, or let it bake in the trunk of a car, and you're accelerating the aging of both the shell and the EPS foam liner. The science is blunt. Exposure to fuel vapors and high temperatures softens adhesives, weakens the shell's resin, and can make the liner brittle or warped. That's not just cosmetic. Over time, a helmet stored in a hot, chemical-laden space can lose its ability to absorb impact, even if it looks brand new. Resting it on your mirrors or handlebars does its own kind of damage, deforming the liner so it won't fit your head correctly in a crash. Manufacturer warranties are clear. Improper storage voids coverage, and any sign of heat or chemical damage means the helmet must be replaced, often at a cost of $100 to $1,200. The safe fix is simple but often ignored. Store your helmet in a cool, dry room, away from any solvents or fuel, and never let it rest on hard points that compress the liner. It's a 10-second habit that preserves the only thing standing between your brain and the pavement. And finally, in first place, skipping the pre-trip torque check on your accessories is the single most expensive mistake riders make, and the easiest to avoid. Every bolt on your bike is under siege from vibration. Phone mounts, auxiliary lights, GPS brackets, anything bolted on can work itself loose over a few hundred miles, no matter how tight it felt in the garage. Mechanics see it every season. Riders show up with a missing $400 GPS or a dangling light, swearing it was secure when they left. The truth is brutal. Most accessory failures aren't due to bad parts, but to bolts that simply weren't checked before the ride. A single lost accessory can wipe out your gear budget for the year. Worse, a fallen light or bracket can spark a chain reaction. Roadside debris, exposed wiring, even secondary crashes that end up as insurance claims. The cost isn't just the gear, it's the risk you never saw coming. The fix is almost laughably simple. Grab a wrench, spend 60 seconds checking every visible bolt, and add a dab of thread locker to anything that's worked loose. Factory manuals and shop pros all agree. This 1-minute habit saves more money and hassle than any other maintenance step. Miss it, and you're gambling hundreds, sometimes thousands, on a shortcut that no insurance policy will cover. Make it automatic. Every trip, every time. Your wallet and your safety depend on it. From the invisible damage of a household detergent wash to the costly oversight of skipping a simple torque check, our countdown of 12 gear mistakes exposed just how easy it is to destroy gear worth thousands, often without even realizing it. The most shocking entries weren't dramatic crashes, but tiny, repeated habits. A $1,000 jacket ruined by laundry soap, a helmet made unsafe simply by where it's stored, or a $1,400 smartphone camera destroyed by handlebar vibration. Across all 12 entries, a clear pattern emerged. Neglecting small, routine care leads directly to massive financial loss and compromised safety. What qualified each item wasn't just the repair bill, but the hidden nature of the mistakes. Habits so common, nearly every rider is guilty of at least one. This list proves that protecting your investment isn't about buying more gear, but about changing the way you treat what you already own. In the world of motorcycle equipment, knowledge and prevention are worth more than the most expensive upgrade. Ride smart, maintain smarter, and make every dollar and every mile count.